Hello, I'm Tapout, coming at you live with Manta Maria Marlin Airport Splat Zones. Honestly, some not very favorable X-Splasher maps. Like, Marlin Airport is okay. I don't like that I have to stand on grates to get some really good high ground over mid, or I have to keep fucking hitting the fan over and over again. Leaves me very few opportunities to refill my ink. And then Manta Maria is honestly, it's gotta be one of the worst Explo stages. Like, Crab Lake Capital is definitely worse, but the fact that the high ground over mid is so great centric, and then it's also divided in two, and then it's also dangerous to stand in any of the inkable high ground, it's like, oh my god, man. It's impossible. It's, I mean, I'll, like, still play it. Obviously, I just want to play Splatoon 3, and I want to play my main right now. But Explorer values so much having high ground over mid, and like having high ground over mid that she can actually like move through. I really would like this spot right here is pretty good. We got that guy, see, but this spot is pretty good because it lets me actually have sight over the fan even when it's fully up. And it also just gives me high ground over anybody who actually decides to drop, which is just great. This Tentabrilla is real. Okay. I'm going to die if I stay. Fuck! He actually held the shot for me. I wanted to get the tent so bad. You know I did. The running Quad Zuka, which is also not great for Explorer. I suppose that would explain why it felt like the Trizukas never stopped. I don't know what Trixie's doing. Look at what's going on over there, man. I guess we're hyperdiving because that's like a fuckload of attention being grabbed with a death. Oh wait, no, she lived. Wait, I'm the idiot. Me. How could my favorite YouTuber ever be an idiot? It's unheard of. Okay. It actually makes me so sad, come to think of it, that I'm looking at a Quadzuka meme comp and that nobody decided to play Squeezer. Really lets you know that that weapon fell off, man. They just wanted to maximize output. I am not very smart for taking that position and going that far. Consider, however, that my muscle memory served me at least decently there, because I was far enough away from the paintbrush not to take full damage. That could have very well not traded if I was less careful. There is some questionable net connection on my part. Questionable. Questionable indeed. Excuse me, I would like to not lose right now. We lost. They're most certainly going to get a paintbrush or something on the zone right now. Okay, no, never mind, GG. Okay, so Quadzuka is not the kind of luck I want to go into this session with, but we're just going to have to endure it anyways. RIP Squeezer, man. That gun... I'm not going to act like that gun didn't, like, piss me off tremendously when it was still very, very good. But the state it's in now is just so sorry, man. It has a... Like, I think the stupidest thing about the state it's in right now has to be that it has a painting mode that doesn't paint. Like, the whole point of Squeezer is that it has two modes. And, like, they tuned down the painting mode when the killing mode was still ridiculous. Which it was just such a poor nerf idea. Like, obviously the thing that needed to change about Squeezer always was just how insane the tap fire mode was. So why did we ever even bother nerfing the paint output? Like, it just makes no sense. And it removes what makes, like, shooters unique in comparison to other long-range killers, I guess. I don't know. Like, Squeezer having a painting mode is only going to be a problem if they decide to introduce prominent splash wall slayers that also have the same special. Like, if if 96 or Splattershot Pro had the same kit as Squeezer, I think there would be a problem with having the painting mode be good, because I definitely think Squeezer's supposed to have a lower paint output than 96 and Splattershot Pro. That much is obvious. But, like, could we really not have it be good in this game when it has two very distinct kits from 96 and Pro? Just doesn't make much sense to me is all. Just doesn't make much sense. Okay, they are all dead. All dead. And I didn't pay enough attention to not die to the roller. All the missiles in spawn, yep. We're just gonna take the high ground over here, get the roller's bubble. Okay. We are at a deficit right now. This much is obvious to me. Get me out of here. Nope, never mind. Thanks, Organic Ink, for body blocking for me, but it wasn't enough. We're kind of getting ticked down, but at least it's not by Quadzuka. At least I feel like I'm playing Splatoon 3 for Switch. Okay, so the Pro fell. We're gonna have to go for the zone right now, or never. That's our zone. Boom. We're not gonna drop because that would be moronic. We just want the cap. Okay. We're gonna storm this way to help Trix. Oh my fucking god, the roller... What?! Oh my god, that's so obnoxious, man. I can't stand quick super jump, and I can't stand that people are finally waking up to just how fucking broken that ability is, man. Like, roller players have always kind of been on game. Roller players knew that quick super jump is broken, but like... Did we seriously have to? Did we all have to figure it out, man? I don't want this. I don't want this future for my kids. Take me back to quick respawn. Troll. Anyways. I'm gonna look right side because I have nothing better to be doing. 52 instantly gets me because lol, I love greats. These are some volatile games. I think this much goes without saying. I'm so fucking... Why is this the rotation I gotta have available to me when I am not on work, man? Like, I was talking in the last video about how there's this great X rank rotation, but it's happening right when I'm working. My work schedule just fucks me out of so many rotations, man, and I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's just bad luck. 1 and 4, yeah, that's about how I feel like I did. I wasn't really hitting shots, I wasn't really killing. In fact, I wasn't really doing much of anything other than painting the fucking splat zone, apparently. So we're just gonna run away from Usain Bolt, hope he doesn't catch up to us. I love that people are catching on to having funny usernames in Splatoon 3, because I feel like that shit never happened in Splatoon 2. That might just be me, because I never got into, like, X rank in Splatoon 2, but I'm glad that there is a culture now around having le funny username and not having TOs be able to be like, that's an alias, you can't use that. Shit's just good. Also worth noting that on the day of recording, it's going to be my birthday tomorrow. I believe on the day of uploading, it will be my birthday. I'm going to be turning 21, and once upon a time, I made a promise. This was legit well over a year ago at this point. I was talking with some of my former teammates at the time because we were chumming it up, and I was like such a staunch believer in no third kits happening because people just kept predicting it, and we were like, oh, it would make perfect sense for it to happen right now, and then it never did, right? And of course it happens when it makes the least sense ever. Like, game already ended and shit. I know what you are, and I'm still gonna fucking die because it's just the fucking worst high ground ever, man. Like, God, I hate bunker. But anyways, I was chumming it up with my old teammates, and I was so sure that third kits were never gonna happen that I said I would do a drunk stream. This is back when I was still primarily streaming. I would do a drunk stream with mouse traps snapped on my fingers, playing X rank. And now that my X rank is fucking shit this season, I think it's time. I think it's time I do some X rank trolling. Maybe just to add some extra irony, I'll play a third kit in that video. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Have I played any of... Uh-oh. There's some... Ooh, shit. Oh, no. There's some questionable net connection. Oh, no. I don't know if I've played any third kits on the channel yet. I think I played Glamour's Shot. But I should probably play one of those third kits. Ah, fuck. As expected, I was instantly dicked down by both my internet and Manta Maria. I fucking hate positioning on this map. I should probably talk to other Expo players for some of these trouble maps and see what they think and, like, just talk. Shoutouts Oven Goats. I probably should talk with her more often. Shoutouts Nightmare. Probably should talk with that guy more often. But that guy doesn't really like me, so... Smash like for Expo Unity. We all hate each other. Starman was going off. Shout out Starlight, but like, fuck, the rest of us were just... Yeah, me especially. Yeah. It's okay. Some days, that's just how these things go. I'm gonna have to accept a couple losses to get 10 star. That's how it tends to work. I wonder how many wins I actually have on Explosher, come to think of it. It's been a while since I looked. It's gotta be well over... I want to say, like... 1.7 thousand? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, we have switched off of the throw paintbrush and onto a real weapon. That's how I know this chick is getting sick of losing. I got one more in me, bro. I got one more. I, once again, am inclined to... What was I even gonna fucking say, man? I'm inclined to make a more educational video on Explosher, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand this fucking weapon. But then I remember that any time anything educational isn't wrapped up in like a fuckload of editing, North America doesn't give a shit about it. And I remember like, oh yeah, I should probably spend my time making more money and going to work. I love dreaming of labor. Anyways, back to the match. We got 2 chargers, a Dreadringer, and a Trizuka weapon, which means I may be getting F'd in the A, so to speak. This is one of my go-to rollouts on Manta because it actually gives me like good high ground over mid that I can maneuver around. Problem is, if somebody decides to go greats, I can't really contest them. Ooh, it might not matter though. The C leader is going to take it up the rear. There we go. And see, now we're back on the Manta Maria problem of I want this high ground right here, but I'm fucking slow as shit even with tactical alert, and I can't move while I'm up there. It's just problems, man. Just problems. I'm jumping to Organic Ink. This guy's got it going on. We're all... What the fuck? We're all up... Wait a minute. What if this is the answer? What if the answer is to just get a teammate here, especially in comp play? You get a teammate here. Oh, fuck. It's okay. He's dead as shit. It's kind of nasty, especially because in comp I've been planning... If I ever have a full team, I'm definitely making sure that I have a Squid Beacon weapon on my team. But if I just get a Squid Beacon guy up there, or just get a guy up there in general... That's kind of nasty. I'm going to have to consider that one. That's fucking... Huh. Okay. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. I'll think about it more, and maybe I'll come back to you guys with more on that next time. I love learning new things about maps that I consider bad for Explosher, because it's more things that I can take advantage of, especially in an actual tournament setting. Because a lot of the time my solution to bad Explosher things is to swap off, because I have decent secondaries, but... Again, don't really want to swap off my main. She's my baby. I'll see you guys next time. We grow, we learn, we conquer.